For decades, the legend of Bigfoot has haunted forests, rivers, and mountains. But long before modern sightings, a few cases became legendary. Captured on film, in casts, and on tape, each shaped the legends of Bigfoot. Witnesses drew what they saw: shadows too tall, strides too wide. These encounters shaped the mystery, and they still remain unsolved. In 1967, at Bluff Creek, California, two men carried a camera into the forest. What they filmed would become the most famous Bigfoot footage ever recorded. A tall, broad figure striding across a sandbar, turning once toward the lens. For decades, experts measured stride ratios, each step nearly double human length. Skeptics claim costume. Believers point to details beyond replication.
One frame became iconic, known as Frame 352, the figure turning back at the lens. Analysts studied the arm swing, long, pendulum-like, beyond typical human range.
Others pointed to muscle movement beneath the hair, difficult to fake in costume.
Side by side, costumes appear stiff, while the film's figure shows fluid motion.
For over 50 years, the film has been debated, never disproven. Experts over decades measured height, stride, and arm ratios, results consistently beyond human average.
The skeptics said it was the guy for his body.
Skeptics insisted the figure was nothing more than a man in costume.
Believers argued the figure's proportions, motion, and muscle detail defied hoax.
In field tests, recreations often fell short, motion stiff, stride limited. Yet through every analysis, the Patterson Gimlin film has never been disproven. Nearly 3 decades later, another forest would host another legend.
In 1994, Paul Freeman carried a camcorder into the Washington timber.
His footage showed a massive figure striding between trees, then gone.
Analysts compared Freeman's stride to Bluff Creek, remarkably consistent in scale.
Freeman's film reignited the debate. Believers called it authentic. Skeptics cried on hoax.
Within the footage, a dark outline moves through the timber, broad-shouldered, fleeting. Measurements place the figure's height above 7 feet, well beyond average human scale.
Skeptics argued Freeman filmed nothing more than a costumed man in the trees.
Believers countered, pointing to limb proportions and fluid stride unseen in costumes.
Decades later, the site still stands, its questions never answered.
Freeman claimed the creature passed within clear view, close enough to measure.
Casts taken at the site showed depth, spread, and detail beyond simple hoax.
Some experts pointed to mid-foot breaks and weight pressure as signs of authenticity.
Others dismissed Freeman, citing his reputation and past questionable claims.
Like Bluff Creek, Freeman's film remains debated, disputed, but never dismissed. In 1969, the Cripplefoot cast stunned researchers, twisted toes pressed deep into snow.
The depth suggested immense weight, far beyond average human footprint.
At Willow Creek, Casts preserved stride lines, heel digs, and midfoot breaks.
Experts compared casts across decades, finding variations, yet patterns repeated. Across America, casts emerged, heavy, physical, undeniable, yet unexplained. Some casts revealed a midfoot break, flexibility absent in human footprints. Pressure mapping showed weight distribution consistent with something massive. Decades later, the casts themselves age, yet their mystery endures. Skeptics note irregularities, casts inconsistent, perhaps fabricated. Yet across decades, the footprint archive stands, physical, heavy, unexplained. In the 1970s, strange sounds echoed from the Sierra Nevada mountains. Hunters Ron Moorhead and Al Berry captured hours of eerie recordings. The recordings revealed whoops and chatter-like calls, layered and strange. Spectrograms showed frequencies below human range, resonant, impossible to mimic.
Witnesses recalled the sounds with fear, voices that froze them in place.
It froze us in place.
Their camp became a stage, every night filled with strange calls. Recordings captured call and response, voices overlapping in strange exchange.
It spoke back to us.
Analysts noted frequency shifts both below and above human vocal limits.
Decades later, the Sierra sounds remain, captured, studied, but never explained. Even rangers reported howls so deep they felt them in their chest. Hunters described being followed through the dark, voices trailing behind them. In the Appalachians, recordings captured unsettling screams, still unexplained. In Canada, howls echoed across frozen valleys, recorded, analyzed, never identified. Across continents, audio echoes align, patterns that defy borders.
From decade to decade, tapes replay the same voices, unresolved.
Witnesses recalled, fear so strong, even the dark felt alive.
Yet not all accept these accounts. Skeptics dismiss them as fear, folklore, or fraud.
And so the debate divides. Two worlds, one legend, no answers.
Skeptics argue every film, every cast, could be nothing more than costume and trick.
Believers counter with data, stride, proportion, and power unmatched by humans.
Science joined the debate, casts scanned, motion studied, evidence archived.
The media turned the mystery into firestorm. Hoax versus proof played on every screen.
The divide only deepened. Two camps entrenched, neither yielding.
Skeptics note inconsistencies, fur texture too smooth compared to film.
Believers point to muscle flow, detail they argue no costume could replicate. Some stepped forward, confessing hoaxes, casts carved, costumes worn.
One side sees flaws. The other sees repeating patterns across decades. Decades on, the lines remain drawn, skeptics and believers locked in endless debate.
Today, drones scan forests with thermal vision, catching heat signatures on the move. Camera traps snap fleeting shapes, sometimes animal, sometimes unknown. Researchers collect hair and scat samples, hoping DNA might answer the mystery.
Some results hinted at unknown primate sequences, others came back inconclusive.
Even with modern technology, the legend endures. Evidence found, yet never final.
Expeditions now rely on fleets of drones, eyes above the endless canopy. Thermal scans catch fleeting shapes, upright, heat radiating, then gone. AI motion tracking compares strides. Patterns emerge beyond human norms. Across the globe, expeditions chase the unknown, mountains, jungles, tundras. Yet with all tools in hand, the legend remains. An unanswered question beneath the stars.
Beyond the forest, Bigfoot became a pop culture icon on posters, products, and screens.
From late-night debates to streaming specials, the media never let Bigfoot fade.
Small towns turned mystery into economy, festivals, tours, and endless souvenirs.
Online, the legend thrives. Forums, videos, and debates viewed millions of times.
Bigfoot lives between myth and memory, a creature both everywhere and nowhere.
Science demands proof. Bones, DNA, evidence that stands repeatable.
Yet belief persists, witnesses certain of what they saw.
I know what I saw.
Perhaps Bigfoot endures because we need it. Mystery, alive in a world explained. Bigfoot stands between proof and legend, forever on the edge of discovery. And so the search continues, beyond science, beyond belief, into the unknown. From Bluff Creek to Sierra echoes, legends recorded, never resolved. Across continents, the evidence mounts, casts, cameras, calls, all unanswered.
Yet beyond science, Bigfoot thrives in culture, community, and imagination.
In the end, Bigfoot remains both proof and legend.
The search continues. Perhaps in the next encounter,